Okay, hello, and we are live with what is probably going to end up being a lighter episode of Enter the Dungeon, based on when we're starting and when we're going to have to stop. So, who wants to give a quick recap of what happened last time?
Oh gosh, I barely remember last time.
So, is this going to be like 33 and a half?
Okay, so last time, I think we started off. We were traveling. We had just left. I forgot what the town was called, but we were in our carriage and we got attacked by some highwaymen.
Yep.
And we killed all but one. One of them got away. And Geralt looted some bodies, and so did the others. Thitch? You got anything?
Yeah.
What happened after that?
I'm thinking, what? We killed someone, right? Sorry.
Yes, the highwaymen.
Yeah.
They were some Knoll robbers that tried to attack the cart.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, we killed those guys. Stopped, grabbed whatever on them, then went to a town.
Yes.
What were we doing at the town?
You guys, your current plan is to go into the 50-mile wood because you know that there's a druid conclave somewhere in there.
Right. Okay. Right.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Is there anything else? Mr. DMD?
Chris met some guys in a bar, and you met a blacksmith.
Oh, yeah.
Another blacksmith.
I was talking to those guys.
Yeah, so Geralt found someone who was willing to buy his adamantite, and now realizes that he's the richest person in the party at the moment.
Yep.
Potentially.
Yeah. And then you guys...
He is the richest person in the party. He just can't liquidate his assets at the moment.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I said this on show or not, but it's like you've received a deed to a castle in another country.
Yeah. I don't remember if you said that or not. But yeah, that's exactly.
I think I said that to you and Andreas afterwards. Yeah, okay, so Thitch, you want to add anything?
What did I learn from the guys again? Did I learn anything from them?
Yeah, you learn to watch out because there can be all manner of monsters in the woods, including trants, and you also learn where to find a Fabru. But if you want, you can talk to them some more today.
Alright, sure.
Yeah. So we just finished off. You guys took a rest in the cart, I guess, so now we can say it's morning again, and Earthmover is sleeping soundly. We'll go with that.
Yeah, Earthmover needs his rest, so he's still sleeping. I guess I'll go to talk to the blacksmith.
Yep. And we can say that you retrace your steps back to there, and he sees you and says, yes, it's you again. The man with the medals, and he winks.
Yes, it is me, the man with the medals. Have you acquired the person who I need to speak to?
Well, yes, I was able to find someone that could help procure the deal, and he shouts, okay, come out here, it's him. And out steps a dwarven man who seems to be covered in various battle scars, but he's also well dressed, like he's wearing like a dwarf-sized suit.
Okay. I thought I was about to get jumped.
No. And he's holding a Tommy gun and says, hand over the adamantite. And he says, so you say that you have 15 pounds of adamantite.
Yes.
Well, as my friend told you, we could buy that off of you at 75 gold a pound, which is 1,125 gold coins. Now, the thing was, I wasn't able to quite get all of that in gold form on such a short notice. So this is what I can offer you. He puts down the briefcase he was holding, and he takes off his belt, and he says, "This is what's known as a belt of dwarven kind. It contains very powerful magics, and it is one of the oldest known secrets of the dwarves that allows us to lend our innate power to the other races. I can give you 500 gold and this belt in exchange for the adamantite."
And what powers do dwarves have that are so sought after?
Why, mighty resistance to all known mortal poisons. And, just between you and me, this thing can help you grow a super cool beard. It will also allow you to speak with any dwarf. And will make you hardier. And if you want, you can go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'll roll an Arcana check. What's the modifier on?
Plus intelligence.
Shoot, I didn't have my document out.
You have a +1 to intelligence checks.
Okay, that's an 11.
Yeah, within 11 overall, like, you're vaguely familiar with the concept of these belts, and based on what he's saying, you definitely feel like it would, like, it definitely seems powerful, and from what you've heard, this probably falls within the price range of what he's trying to trade you for, but you're not completely sure.
And how much was adamantite worth?
So the total adamantite, if he was giving you gold, would be 1,125, and in exchange, he's offering you 500 gold coins and the belt.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Very well done. And he's going to place the briefcase down in front of you and the belt on top of it, and he's going to take a step back and say, "Now, can we see the adamantite?"
Why, certainly. And I reach into my bag and pull out one bar of adamantite.
Okay, you're gonna... And he says, "Go ahead, you can just put it down on the ground."
Okay, here you go. Put it down on the ground.
Yep, he's going to carefully step forward and place a hand on the bar. And he's going to, like, gesture to you to take your goods.
I grab my gold and my belt. Yep. My Gucci belt.
You're not going to make an attempt to steal back the adamantite?
No.
Yep. And so he's going to stand up and say, "Don't worry, boys, he's clean." And then suddenly, like, 5 different dwarves just materialize out of different spots in the blacksmith's shop. They're all wielding weapons, but they put them away. And they all just kind of bow to you and one at a time say stuff like, "Okay, thank you for your business. Have a nice day."
Yeah, Dragonborn are honorable people.
Yeah, except for when they're stealing stuff from other blacksmith shops. And the voice comes back for a moment and says, "See? This deal's already paying off with us. Look at the golden treasure again."
Yeah. Well, I mean, Dragonborn do stay to their word. Like they do have a sense of honor.
Okay, so you'll steal, but you won't lie.
Yeah.
Something, I guess. Okay, Thitch, what do you want to do?
I'm still at the bar, right?
Yep.
All right. Just gonna talk with the guys a little bit more to see what
or we can say that he went back to the bar because he didn't spend the whole night at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! You guys or no?
If we want, we can say that the dwarf man that you were talking to, as you walk in, you actually see him coming down the stairs. You get the feeling that maybe he stayed there last night.
Oh, hi.
Oh, yes, it's you again. I know this Thitch.
Close.
Is it? No, it's not Lich. That's a dangerous monster. Okay, well, I give up. What's your name?
Thitch.
Yes, Thitch.
I shake his hand. Reach out my hand to shake his.
Yes, it's good to see you again.
Oh, you stayed here?
Yeah, I stayed here last night. We're probably gonna stay here for a few days and then head off.
All right. That seems good.
Yep.
So, I was a little bit curious. Is any dangerous areas around this town or up in the forest?
Well, around the town, in the coal mine, there's all sorts of manners of monsters that pop up from time to time. Various elementals and giant spiders and all that.
Right.
Yep. Every so often, there'll just be like a case where the miners, they accidentally break into an area that they perhaps shouldn't have accessed, and then they need to hire some adventurers to clear it out. It makes for relatively stable business for passer through.
Okay. Might be interesting. I don't know how much time I have now because I might have to move on, but it's some work.
Can I make my way up to the bar?
Thitch, did you tell him where you had been that day?
Yeah, actually, never mind then.
Actually, I don't know. Did I?
No.
I mean, if you want, you can say that you did.
I mean, I guess it would be normal that I would tell my party where I'm going.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but these scenes are kind of happening concurrently. Michael, you can come in a little bit.
Yeah. I'll just say I started making my way to the bar.
Yeah. He says, yeah, stuff like that. And then in the woods, well, as long as you stay on the main path, you're safe. But let's just say you don't want to go to the dead center.
Oh. Why is that?
Well, now, from what I know, largely comes from legends, but they also seem to be ringing true in this case. So, when you pass through the 50-mile woods, you'll find that the main path, it kind of it goes around the center, almost in like a giant ring, because the center part is almost like a reserve for various fey creatures and elementals and all sorts of beings of that nature.
Okay.
Yes, I would say that if you wanted to get in trouble with some dangerous monsters, you'd go there, but for the most part, you just go around it.
Well then.
Yeah. Like, remember my orc friend saying that he fought a tree ant?
Yeah.
Well, we thought that we would try to take a shortcut through the straight center.
Oh.
Yep. Let's just say, if you're going to do that, at least try to look for what seems to be the safer part of the Fey Reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's going into dangerous areas, and there's picking fights, and then there's picking fights in dangerous areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
Yeah, but you don't seem like the type that randomly karate chops bushes or stuff like that, right?
Yeah. I look down and scratch my head.
Also, wait, side note, is Thitch bald?
There are halflings.
No, it's not a halfling question, it's a monk question.
Yeah, that's a monk question.
Am I able to grow out my hair on the... Am I able to?
I mean, it's your choice. Halflings.
I mean, I guess I was a pirate after being a monk, though.
Yeah. I'm just curious as to... just you saying that you scratch your head made me curious as to what state your hair's in.
Yeah.
It's your choice.
I guess I wouldn't mind if it was bald.
Yeah.
I don't know. How skinny am I? Am I compared to a dwarf?
Dwarves are like rather bulky, and they're actually not that much shorter than humans. But halflings, like, they are proportionally similar to humans. They're just shorter.
So I guess I have some hair because I've got an image. Avatar Aang when he has hair.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're not shaving it with a rock?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yep.
Yeah, that's how I look like.
Yeah.
So then, so
you're going into the woods
stay away from the center. What was that?
Yeah. Well, so are you going into the woods?
Yes.
Are you just passing through, or are you looking for something?
We're going to be passing through for the most part, but we'll try looking for something. Really, I mean,
what are you looking for?
I actually don't remember currently. I mean, like,
wait, does Thitch
I mean,
not
my party
remember?
mates know. I mean, I'm down. If I find, I brandish a sword and say, I'm actually looking for a scabbard that fits this sword.
I thought you were looking for the sword that fit the scabbard.
Hold up, what?
Yeah, your trinket was the scabbard that fits no sword you have yet bound.
Right. That. I say that. I'm looking for a scabbard. No, I'm looking for a sword that I haven't found for the scabbard. I bring out the scabbard.
Where did you find the scabbard?
It was actually at my temple that I was at. As I was leaving, I found it. We don't normally towards the temple, so I was like, huh. I took a quick look, and after that, I made my way because I was on my way out anyways.
Interesting, then. Well, maybe you'll find it
adventure that I've not been able to finish.
Well, maybe that sword's destiny has become intertwined with yours.
It's gonna be interesting to see if I find it.
Yep. So let's jump over to Earthmover.
Hi.
Yeah, Andreas, we're basically just doing like a bit of a shorter session, just doing some stuff in town. Is there anything you want to be doing?
Actually, there was something I was thinking. Oh yeah. Where are we currently?
You are right now in the city of Woodhill. This is basically your last stop before going into the 50-mile woods.
Okay.
And this session is you guys getting ready to go into the woods.
Okay. So this is like the last city before we actually reach the woods.
Yep. And so right now, Michael seems to be stocking up on gold. Thitch is stocking up on information.
All right. I'm gonna go and see if there's a magic item shop in town.
You did that last time.
I know. Is this the same town as we were in last session? Was that Woodhill as well?
This is the one with Harry's Magic Shop.
Oh, we're still in Woodhill. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's the same town. I thought so, but the way you described it made me think we had moved on. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back into Harry's then.
Yeah, for a second. Okay, so this is a one-trick pony thing. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, yes, it's you again."
Yes, I actually thought of something specific I wanted to see if you had.
Okay, but I should let you know we don't really carry weapons in here.
It's not a weapon.
Okay.
Do you have any portable holes?
Portable holes? You mean like a window?
No.
Yeah, I think I know the magic item you're talking about. Kind of like a similar to a bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but like basically a tablecloth.
Well, let me quote unquote check in the back, the DM says as he pulls out his D100. Okay, Andres, do you want a high value or a low value?
Let's take high.
Yep. Ooh, sorry, not quite.
Unfortunate. All right.
He says, "Yeah, sorry, don't have any portable holes in stock."
That's all right. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. Oh, actually, then, do you have any ropes of entanglement?
know what? We actually just might have one of those. And you see him turn around into a chest that he pulls out, and it's just labeled magical ropes. And he says, don't ask why we have a miscellaneous chest of magic ropes. It's a long story.
I'd think by now, if the story was long enough, they would be sorted.
Yeah, it's not quite that long. It's more of a weird story than a long one. Let's just say, due to various zoning laws, we're not allowed to display ropes in the window. It's weird. You need like a special license for that. I don't understand it.
Me neither.
Yep. And he pulls one out and says, yep, got one right here. This'll... You know what? For you, I'll cut you a deal. I'll only charge you 500 gold for it.
All right. I don't have that now, but I will definitely come back. Do you do holds?
I mean, the rope itself will take care of that for you.
But do you hold sales? Like hold items for later purchase?
Well, seeing as you are the first person in 10 years to ask specifically for a rope of entanglement, yes, I think I can put a hold on this for you.
All right. Then I will come back for it at some point.
Yep. And if you want, you can also maybe do a request by post if you send a delivery man to pick it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe by then, if you have a nice storefront set up that's more easily accessible, it'll be easier for the postman to find you.
No, this isn't the guy who has the alley shop.
Harry's. Yeah, this is the wrong spot. Jeez.
Yep. And he's like, "What are you talking about? The door's right there. Are you saying that I showed up one of those alley doors? Because I hear that those are very popular in the magic item industry."
They're nice and thematic, but it's more efficient to have a proper front door. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have both if people want to feel adventurous.
Okay, then. Anything else I can get you?
I don't think so.
Okay, then.
Let me just check to see how many rations I have. I should be good.
Okay, Geralt, at this time we can say that you entered the bar where Thitch was.
Take a quick look around, and I go to the bar and get a drink.
And the bartender comes up to you and says, "So, can we interest you in a Fey brew?"
How strong is this Fey brew?
Well, you see that halfling guy over there? He was able to put down some. I bet a tough guy like you could certainly take it if he could.
Where was this halfling?
And he gestures to where Thitch is standing with the dwarf near the stairway.
Give me a second. I need to go talk to this halfling. I go with Thitch. And I say, "Hey, Thitch, I got your money."
You have my money?
And I toss him 67 gold.
By the way, Andres, do you want Earthmover to have been making his way over here as well?
Where are they currently? Bar?
Yeah, at the bar that Thitch has been hanging out at.
Yeah, makes sense.
If you want me to
Bars
say
tend to be
those
general.
first deeds all happen concurrently, so you guys can all have made it back over here.
Works for me.
Yep. Yes, so you see him hand Thitch the money. Wait, how do you distribute it? Because you now also have a briefcase.
Wait, what?
Remember, he gave you that money in a
Oh, he
briefcase.
gave me the briefcase.
Do you just have I'm just curious as to how you give him the money is all. Burlap sack?
Yeah, I would assume that I would have a sack of some kind.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Earthmover, you come in as he hands him a bag of coins.
Do I hear it clink from where I'm standing?
Roll perception.
Can do. That's a 15.
Yeah, with a 15, you think you can barely make out the slight jingle of coins.
Interesting.
Yep.
Do I see Earthmover?
Yes, he's very hard to miss.
Oh, good morning, Earthmover. Welcome.
Hattie.
Looked like you wanted to sleep this morning. We had to leave without you because we couldn't wake you up.
No worries.
Plus 67 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, the amount he still owes me, it should be the same.
Yep.
I didn't want to give it back to
Oh, and the voice reminds you, hey, now's a good time to ask about that staff.
Okay, Mr. Voice. Who am I asking for the staff? Or who?
Earthmover.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But you might want to pay him back the money first.
Yeah, okay. I have another burlap sack and I toss it to Earthmover.
Yeah.
Cool. 109. Cool. Your debts are paid. Thitch still owes me 3 gold, but we'll clear that another day.
What?
Okay, Earthmover, actually, I had a question.
Yeah.
I heard you have this staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, where exactly is it?
Probably in my bag, which is an astonishing thought, but then I remember that I'm huge.
Yeah, can I see it?
I guess. Well, not here.
Oh, okay.
Do we have a room, right? So, like, is the room still ours for the night?
You guys didn't rent a room.
Yeah, we
You
we
just
did.
walked out in your carriage.
Oh, that's right. We were in the carriage. All right. Yeah, this is what happens when you come in partway through a session. You forget literally everything. I know.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'll stick around listening, but I won't talk much.
Okay, that's cool.
Coming in halfway through the session, I more meant the fact that I'm completely frazzled and remember nothing because I wasn't here for the recap.
I mean, we're just doing a shorter session anyway. We're probably
Yeah.
going to do a main session tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, so so he was asking about. So you guys are going to find a place to show off the staff, or?
Yeah, I guess go back to the carriage because it's a not secure location, but it's more secure than just in the middle of a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the dwarf man's going to wave goodbye to you and say, well, it's good to see you guys again. And if we ever... And Schrammer never gave you my name. It was Benjamin Soil.
Ah.
Benjamin.
What a dwarf name. That's not allowed. I don't say that aloud. That's me as a person.
Also, I've noticed that you've only ever made that remark in regards to dwarves. Apparently, only my dwarven names fit the race of which I'm calling them.
Not the first one, but that's a tale for another day.
Who was the first dwarf?
The first dwarf was the one that we rescued, or it was either the person that you rescued or his husband.
Yeah, he was the chief of the guard.
Yeah,
His last name was Carver,
that's not a dwarf name.
like a stone carver.
His first name was a human name.
So was Benjamin.
Yeah, but you pair it with Soil, and that's such a dwarf name that you can get away with Benjamin. Also, Benjamin begins with a B, so you've got that kind of, brusque, rugged attitude in the name Benjamin because it has a B and an N.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm taking him to the carriage.
Yeah.
We go to the carriage, and I show him. I've got the glass one, right? Yeah, I have the glass one. The web one is at the government.
Yeah.
I don't know why she doesn't have both, but yeah.
I guess you're handing it to me, right?
Yeah, I'm showing it to you. If
Yeah.
you want to hold it, I'll let you hold it.
What a beautiful stuff. Mind if I like hold it?
Sure.
Inspect it? Mr. Voice.
Yes.
So what's in this staff? Well, should I just take it? Is that what you're telling me to do?
No. I mean, unless you're planning on cutting your losses with this group, probably not. It's a magic staff. You can use it for casting spells and stuff.
Oh, so you're saying that I should use it instead of them just...
Well, you might want to talk to him about it, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, Earthmover. So is there like anyone using this?
No, but it's like an ancient, super expensive relic that's currently gonna be at some point taken back to the government for research.
I don't see why I can't use it at the moment, though.
Until we take it to them, I guess.
Yeah, so you think it'd be okay if I
Yeah, that's probably fine.
held on to it,
Yeah.
being as the only spellcaster in the group?
I mean, you're not the only spellcaster in the group. I just don't use an arcane focus. You're the only one that needs something like a staff or a wand.
Yes. Okay, that's what I meant.
Yeah. No, yeah, that makes sense. But again, this is like an artifact that technically is government property.
Well, technically, you claimed looters' rights to it.
Did I really?
In a manner of speaking, because you
That
took
sounds
down the
really
wizard's
irresponsible. Oh well.
That doesn't sound like me.
Yeah,
That doesn't
and by the
sound
way,
like me, but I've developed during the course of this, so who knows?
yeah, so basically, this staff is about 5 feet long. It seems to be made out of birch, and it's got like a sort of blue tinted rhombus shaped piece of glass at the top of it that the wood kind of wraps around. And just like when you pick it up and feel it, like you can just feel the magical energy within it.
I can feel the magic coursing through my veins.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else?
I mean, what else do you guys want to do? We're probably going to round
Is
out
there
this.
anywhere in
preview.
town that I can send a message, like a magically sent message or a courier carried message? Either one.
Yeah, there's probably a post office like area towards the center of town.
Okay. I'm gonna send a letter to Maria asking about like any uses, like anything that I could specifically use the Earth Gem for in terms of using it because it is a very strong magical artifact.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing to ask her.
I already know that sending a message by foot is a copper piece per mile.
Yeah, and you know that this is a bit of a long journey.
It's a long trek. It's probably approaching a gold. Might be over a gold. I was wondering if there was somewhere where I can just like have someone send message
I mean,
or contact person, whatever the spell is that I'm thinking
well,
of.
sending would be the applicable spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need to send this about over 100 miles, and that's a direct shot. That would require you to basically go through mountains.
Yeah, no. They're going to be taking a road, so it's going to be, oh lord, that's going to take an eternity to arrive.
Yeah,
no.
Or about the same amount of time that it took you guys to get here.
Yeah, does anyone have the sending spell in town? Is there anywhere that, like, the post office would do that as a service?
I mean, well, what you could do is send a message to the divination college and then have them send a sending message. That sounds feasible.
Right, that's still pretty far.
Well, I'd also like to point out that where you left Maria was not her main office. You're not
This is
sure
true.
where exactly she would be.
Well, I would
If she
probably...
would be-
That's true. So it would make more sense to have to use the sending spell because that's to a person, not to an office.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll write to the divination college.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Billy Queen.
Oh,
how
good,
he's
you're
doing.
Who is in the party?
Who
Yeah,
is in
glad
the
you're
party?
Yep.
Hey Billy, how you doing? You ready for our adventure into the woods?
Yeah. So no one's. So why are we going into the woods?
That's a good question. You should ask Earthmover.
Am I the only one that knows why we're going into the woods?
I mean, Thitch has been told, but I think Chris keeps forgetting.
Has
Okay.
Geralt been told?
I kind of
Somewhat.
forgot. I
So
don't think
basically, we're gonna go talk to the druids that live in the 100-mile wood, 100-acre woods, 100-mile woods,
50 mile woods.
50-mile woods.
When you're so dedicated to a joke that
It was never a joke. It was never a joke. It is legit confusion because I used to be addicted to Winnie the Pooh. It's so sad. All right, no. So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna talk to the druids because we need to find something.
Okay.
And they should know where it is.
There you go, Billy. Straight from Earthmover. Just ask him whenever you have like any questions. He's the most informed person in our group.
Well, sounds like it. I mean, yep. I just want the right amount of detail to put in this song I'm writing.
Oh, really?
Well, being along for the ride, by the time we reach the climax, you're gonna probably have to change the song because you'll know better what we're doing.
Good point.
Is there any potion master shops? Potion shops?
Potion seller.
Potion seller?
Are you gonna tell him about Hal's magic shop?
Yeah.
You saw some potions there.
Yeah.
Okay. I will go to Howl's magic shop.
Yeah, and Andres, you're going to like a governmental like post office type?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So first let's deal with the potion seller. And so you walk into Hal's magic shop and Hal says, got two large people visiting me today. Hello, sir, how are you doing?
Potion master, I need your strongest potion.
Not exactly a potion master. I'm a magic item salesman, but I do have some potions.
Okay.
And my strongest potion is too strong for you.
Is this where I say copyright?
Andreas, no one wants to claim ownership of that video.
That's fair.
No. Okay, so do you have any healing potions?
Ah, yes, a healing potion. How strong do you need this potion of healing?
Just list like healing potions from strength from the top.
Well, we've got what we call the healing potion, the greater healing potion, the superior healing potion, and the supreme healing potion. We only carry the first two here.
Oh, you only okay. How many do you have in stock of the greater healing potion?
Well, greater healing potions, those are a bit harder to make and they're a bit more expensive. But I had to assume we probably have about 5 in store. And if you wanted to buy one, each one would probably run you around 100 gold each.
100? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll take one greater healing potion.
And he says, okay then. And he's going...
Yeah, okay. Also... So... What other type of potions do you have?
Oh, well, we have all manner of various types of zany and powerful potions. Like, I've got one that'll turn your skin blue... Not so sure how well that one will work on you, but we have potions that can make you jump higher, potions that make your voice real squeaky. Are you looking for practical effects or fun effects?
I'm not really sure. I just kind of want to see what you have in stock, and I'll see from there what I'd want to buy.
Well, we've got this one's a bit of a newer one from a city up north called the Potion of the Double Shot Espresso.
So, I'm assuming that potion gives you a lot of energy.
Yeah, it makes you more energetic, lets you do more stuff at once.
Is there a downside to that? So would I have like a really bad crash afterwards?
Yeah, we've been told that can happen, especially if you have more than one of them at once.
How much are these potions running for?
Oh, well, it all really depends. I mean, the Potion of the Double Shot Espresso, That one usually only goes for about 20 gold. And then he actually double checks. He actually starts flipping through his book and says, "Oh, seems like I misquoted you the price on that greater healing potion. That's only going to run you about 50, not 100."
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll take one double shot espresso. What else do you have?
So you want the greater healing potion, the potion of the double shot espresso, and well, are there any specific effects you're looking for?
I'm looking for some type of something to incapacitate an enemy.
You mean like a poison?
No, not really a poison. Is there a potion that would that would allow you to like make someone stop moving? Or
well,
is
there's
that not
a sleeping potion.
A sleeping potion?
Yep.
I think I might take that. How much does it cost?
Let me check. It says, okay then. For a potion such as that, sleeping potion, it's going to run you about 25 gold.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay then. So you're going for the potion of greater healing at 50 gold, the potion of the double shot espresso at 20, and then the sleeping at 25. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it does.
That'll be 95 gold total.
Okay. I guess I opened up the briefcase and start putting coins on his desk.
Yeah, we'll say that this was like organized into like several smaller bags. It wasn't just like a straight briefcase full of coins.
Okay.
Hey, how much does a briefcase cost in this world?
That's a question I'll answer later.
Great.
Yeah, it was probably like 10 bags of 50 gold each. Yeah, that feels like it makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
So to clarify, you've already spent over 200 of your 500 gold.
Yeah.
I mean, provided that was to get, 3 potions, and you also got and you also got the magic staff out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you take care of that, and let's jump over to Earthmover.
Yes.
So you spent this whole time. Yeah, so you just had to wait in like a 5-person line at the post office.
Terrible, hate post office lines.
Yeah, but 5 people.
My character has never experienced a post office line until this very moment.
Yeah, 5 people isn't really all that bad, but like the person in front of you had like the most complex order ever.
And there was only one teller.
Yeah, he needed to ship like 20 chickens, but he had like very specific conditions that they need to be shipped on, and he wanted to pay in copper pieces.
Oh, this man is going to die by my hand if he does not move. Oh. In real life, I hate post office lines, but this is a character that has never experienced one until this very moment, and it is the worst possible case.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst thing ever.
And as that guy walks away, you hear the teller curse in giant.
Good. I give him a once over. Is he a Goliath, or does he just happen to know giant and assume no one speaks giant?
He seems to be human, but like a taller human. You get the idea that maybe he has some giant blood in him.
Oh, like a dragonkin or something like that.
Yeah, but like he actually looks right at you when he says it, like, screw that guy, except using some more abrasive language.
Ah, okay, got it. It was a direct tell to me to say, sorry for that, that was not my fault, I promise.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he says, so, buddy, what can I do for you?
Super simple, just need to send a message to the divination college.
So, like, a letter or a package?
Just a letter. Literally just a letter.
Okay. And, is this, just sending a regular letter? Do you have it on you?
No, but I can write it real quick because it shouldn't take very long at all to write. It's a very short letter.
So what are you writing to them about?
I need some information from a friend in the government.
Okay. So are you gonna, like, receive a return letter here, or...?
I assume so. She works in magic, so what I'm hoping is that she will just message me, like literal message me, because I don't have access to that.
Oh, so your friend works at the college?
No, she works in the arcane geology department of. But yeah, no one's heard of it. It's fine.
Wait, are you sure they're gonna pass on the letter? Do you have like some direct connection with this college?
I have spoken to people directly in the college before. I have interacted with them through government proceedings. So I'm going to be writing it specific. Should I make a history check to try and remember the guy who we had check that one professor? Yeah, I'll make a history check to remember his name.
So like, is your friend going to pick up the letter from the college, or how do you expect this all to go down?
I'm basically calling in not calling in. I'm asking a favor of an acquaintance.
Well, if you're asking them to pass on the message, if you add some extra gold, you can guarantee that they'll do that. They have spellcasting services by post.
Oh, then I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'll just write it directly. Then the college has their own message delivery.
Well, yeah, it's divination college.
Yeah, okay, that would make sense. So, yeah. So how much gold would I need for a message spell?
Well, sending the message comparatively isn't going to be as much of a cost. That's only going to run you about 2 gold to send a letter up there.
Okay.
But, the actual spellcasting service, she's on this plane of existence, right? And he chuckled.
Yeah.
Okay, then that shouldn't be too much of an issue. That should run you about 50 gold total, and then 2 for us sending the letter.
Okay, so bring 57 gold. Cool.
Yep.
So I enclose the 50 gold in, I guess at this point it's a package, not a letter.
Yes. Oh, well, that's going to be an extra charge now that it's a package.
Well, I mean, how do you enclose the gold otherwise?
I'm just kidding with you.
Okay. I really hope so.
Yeah.
This is my first time literally ever using the post.
See, it's this giant multi-level scheme. Like, the more you want to send, the more you have to pay, but then you got to send a bigger letter with it.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It's a pyramid scheme, but for paper.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll write a message that I guess the message would include who the message is to be sent to and what the message should say.
Yeah, so what message do you want to type out?
Explicit sending, does that have a word limit?
Yes it does, and you've dealt with this spell before, so you would probably know that it is a limit
25 words.
25 words.
Yeah. Okay. Man, for a 3rd level spell, that seems really underpowered.
Yeah, so what do you just want to put in the letter, and you might want to specify the part to be sended.
Yeah, so to be sended, which I hate that word, but I recognize that it is actually the grammatically correct form here.
Or sending did?
That's so much worse, but also actually correct. I would posit that it should be spelled SENDING apostrophe D rather than ED. Sending.
Wait, restart. What are you guys saying?
There's the spell called sending. We are sending something via the sending spell, but it is being enclosed in another message what to be sent via the sending spell. So, to be sending.
Yep.
To be converted into a sending.
Yeah, to be sending to whom?
To Maria Turin, Office of Arcane Geology? Department of Arcane Geology.
Office, yeah.
It is office, okay. There's only one person. It's not really a department. It's soon to be a department.
Are you specifying all of that? Okay.
Yes, I'm going to write all of that. It doesn't cost any more to write more on a piece of paper, as long as it all fits on the one. Yeah, so I need to formulate 25 words.
Also, remember, This by necessity is going to be read by someone at the college.
Yeah, that's okay. I recognize the college probably has some level of anonymity.
Okay.
Or not anonymity, but confidentiality, because they obviously know who's sending it, because they need to know who. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Still have Earth Gem, and I'm not going to specify that it's a planar gem, so that maybe there's a chance that they're not going to exactly get what that means. Still have Earth Gem. Recommended potential uses in terms of strong magic. That's well under 25, and that I think conveys the meaning relatively well.
I mean, you've got some extra space if you want to give her an update on what's going on, or if you have any other questions.
Approaching 50 Mile Woods to ask druids for next location. Oh man, this would be such a more effective spell in German. Because German has word concatenation, so if you can shove, a relatively descriptive item into one word, you can cut out a lot of adjectives. Yeah, sending becomes very potent if you use a different language.
22. You've got 3 more letters, or words, rather?
No, I'm good. That's good
also,
enough.
I've been thinking about something else, about how the issues of the player's handbook that are written using the metric system, presumably they rounded that off, right? And it's not like a accurate, direct translation of feet to meters. So depending on how they round it up or down, it may be more or less powerful to be casting spells in other languages that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, I want to point out the fact that sending, while a 3rd level spell, and has a direct thing that is a numerical limitation.
Yep.
It doesn't have something where you can send more words if you cast it at a higher level, which I find astonishing. Anyway.
Also, by the way, there's only a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive if you send it across the various planes of existence.
Yeah, which means you roll a 20. If you roll a 1, it's a no.
Yeah, which is still pretty impressive.
Yeah. Like, that's a very potent spell.
Yeah.
But 25 words is not all that much. Also, the spell enables creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. Don't you need an intelligence score of 4 to speak a language?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay. Well, then allow me to posit this.
First, we can carry on this conversation in a bit, because now we're wrapping up the session.
That's fair.
Thank you for listening. I've been your host and dungeon master of this somewhat mini session, although now we are approaching an hour anyway.
Oh, well.
And we'll still have a regular session tomorrow, I guess, where we finished up before heading into the woods. We'll see you. Being joined by
Earthmover.
And
Geralt.
And Thitch, but he can't speak. Talk to you later.